MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Yusei Kikuchi is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Slow roller left side. And there's one down now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Dwight Smith Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Joe Morgan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Dave Parker.
The pitch. Line towards center field. DeShields is right there, 1 down. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Evans is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now to the plate, Stan Musial. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ryan has his target. 2-2 on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Evans on the move. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Ramon Urias started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Doby at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. A diving effort as it's off his glove, and he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So now to the plate, Ryan Vilade, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Johnny Bench.
The catcher, Johnny Bench.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The Cubs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Dwight Evans is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Miles Straw.
Leading off for the Cubs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ryan sets. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Comes set, the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So striding in, Charlie Culberson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Culberson, once an Atlanta Brave, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And that's in there, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Doby will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. To third. He's right there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Stan Musial.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First offering on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The ballman 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
3-2 now. Ryan into the windup. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs get a run here. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Bounce to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter now.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Goldschmidt is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 5.
Striding in once again, Johnny Bench. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Miles Strong is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Their count now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Got him. Now batting, Chucky Robinson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And Evans is there for it to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Ken Wilson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now a hard liner towards short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Dave Parker. No hits to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. In now, Paul Goldschmidt. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready once again, Stan Musial. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ryan sets. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Larry Doby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Popped up. Strong is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Delino DeShields. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
One and 2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Heading out towards shallow right. Parker's under it, and that's the 3rd out. So digging in now, Ramon Urias. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Line to the right side. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ryan Vilade is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Bench waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Straw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On a line, that's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder cupped, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 1-0 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 2-1. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Wilson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
A man at third with 1 away. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Dwight Evans stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And it's 1-2. Line drive to center field. Doby is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Charlie Culberson. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Grounded to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Chucky Robinson. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Base hit into right center.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. That's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
He froze him on the fastball there. Andrelton Simmons is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. From the stretch, Dave Parker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. taken high and deep to right. Evans on the move. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. Score remains 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Okay.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Fred McGriff will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting. Fred McGriff.
And that misses ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, McGriff is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Digging in, Delino DeShields. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-1. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Right to him. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just inside.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Yusei will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 28, Corey Ray.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the eighth coming up. The Knights are out in front here, 3-2. Corey Ray remains in the game, batting eighth and manning left field.
Number 28, Corey Ray.
John Franco enters from the pen to start the eighth, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Misses. Ball 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run as aboard to lead things off. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but
and indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Larry Doby. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far on the year, Urias has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Seared down the first baseline. The 3-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Amir Garrett is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Ciani is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Into the box now, Johnny Bench. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Cubbies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Johnny Bench becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Here it comes. Popped him up. Simmons over to his right. 2 down. Now in the box, Dwight Evans, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Garrett features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard. In this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Evans rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from it.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Franco.
Number 31, John Franco.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He finds barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Alex Young takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Alex Young.
To the plate now, Delino DeShields, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. So coming to the plate, Michael Ciani. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Digging in, Miles Straw, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
0-1, here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, this offense is employing a serious ground attack on the pitcher. First he lays down a bunt knock, and now this guy gets an infield single, killing him softly.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Here's the first pitch to him. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ray waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Dave Parker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Indiana came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nolan Ryan notches his 3rd win of the year. John Franco works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.